loves, Maya is here. I am sensuality coach, and this is our relationship segment where I would like to talk today. How can you heal each other's hearts and body in a relationship? Relationship is a true partnership. And true partnership, it's not always lovey-dovey, gooey romantic, where we all balance and we're all on the same page and everything just feels amazing. Right? True partnership, as I always say, is to be able to identify when it is time to be selfish and when it is time to be selfless. Meaning, how can I take care of my needs and my partner's needs, even if they are different? And what I find very helpful in my practice is using tantric principles and tantric approaches to polarity, and particularly playing with polarity of giving and receiving. And the best way to experience polarity of giving and receiving to a pretty full extent is through touch, by using your hands. And I teach about touch. I run workshops on conscious loving touch. And unfortunately, we don't have a lot of information or don't have a lot of consciousness, presence, and knowledge when it comes to conscious touch. We usually think of touch when we're adults from a sexual perspective, about sexual touch. And as delicious, electric, and juicy, and super pleasurable sexual touch is, sexual touch does not really place with paradigm of giving and receiving. Sexual touch is very much about building a circuit, right? It is giving and receiving that's happening kind of simultaneously. And it has pretty big intensity, right? If I'm receiving a sexual touch, I cannot really relax because there's particular stimulation, and I feel energetically and physically that a response is needed from my body. So I need to be actively participating. And we, in our lives as adults, we need to have areas where we can just let go, drop in, and receive. And through us letting go and dropping in and receiving, we giving our partners opportunity to step in, right? Show up at their best, give to us. We're feeling like, oh my God, I have all this power and this person trusts me. And there's so much to say about conscious loving touch. And as I said, I do in-person classes on conscious touch, where you're able to come in, learn the concepts and practice. But at the core of it is to channeling love, right? Channeling the emotion, the energy of love that you feel in your heart through your hands, and slowing down and holding space for your partner, and kind of following their body, following the response in their body, spotting where's the relaxation. Like loving a person through your hands without having an expectation or without have any conditioning around it. When we receive touch that's just coming from a space of abundance, I love you for no reason, and there is nothing I need from you, it is so therapeutic and so healing for the body. It is much more powerful than any type of therapy, as brilliant and as important it is, right? Or anything that you can process cognitively. Or even different material actions, right? Or different material gifts. It will not be the same as that physical contact, physical touch that is transmitted with care and love. And I was teaching a workshop last Saturday, and I had a couple where a woman had a heart attack a couple months ago, and she recovered, but part of her heart, because of that experience, right, is not properly working. It's not alive in the 100 capacity. And we were doing an exercise where her partner was placing his hands on her heart and was just holding space. There was no movement. There was just a steady touch. And I was guiding them through the practice, how to run the energy and create the circuit through the hands, right? Utilizing this most powerful energy that we generate as long as we alive, energy of love. And after the exercise, with tears in her eyes, she shared that, first of all, her partner never touched her that way ever. And second of all, she felt like that part of her heart being loved, being healed, and coming right to this fullness and just being poured into, being acknowledged. And I'm just having goosebumps when I'm sharing that. So you can truly, profoundly, and very intimately heal your partner's body with love that you feel for them. Because, right, you love your partner the way probably nobody else loved them. You know them so well. So when you pour all that love with your hands into them, that creates a very profound response in their body. And that deepens your intimacy without words. And it deepens trust. And it deepens knowing that that person doesn't need anything from me and they are there for me. They see me, they love me, and they unconditionally giving to me. So I'm encouraging you to practice conscious loving touch with each other. And if you want to learn more, feel free to schedule a private session with me and learn more about conscious touch, different modalities of touch, different energies of touch, and what you can create for your partner.